that will make your character more believable. Hello, my name is Yesenia. Welcome to Surviving for Millennial, and today we're gonna start with a small series, a short series about things that will make your character more believable. Today we're gonna talk about how hobbies are gonna make your character a little bit more believable to your readers. You probably have heard of this one a lot, but it truly makes your character more believable when you give them a hobby. It doesn't have to be a hobby that is too complicated. It can be like baking, reading, playing video games, that's also a hobby, or even being a Don Juan. I say being a Don Juan because that's probably one of my characters' hobby. It's funny, but it is. Another one of my characters is another book. Her hobbies is basically escaping her room and going to see the sunrise, and in the book it says why. So you can also add more context, and their hobbies can intertwine with something that is going on in their lives, and that's why they have that hobby. A good example are, if a character is shy, probably they like to read because that's a hobby that you can do by yourself and you don't have to be interactive with any other people. If a character is anxious, they are highly probable they will bake. In my book, I also have a character, she's really anxious, and when she's anxious, she tends to bake. If you have a character that's really probably too confident for themselves, that could be your Don Juan character. If you don't know what a Don Juan means that is a person that is usually has a lot of different couples, we can say. They are going around with people. That's a Don Juan in the Latin Puerto Rican culture. If we have a character, like I told you, that escapes to watch the sunrise, there is a probability this character is gonna talk to you in a way of poetically, or even see the reflectiveness of the world. Basically, they will be more inner with the beauties of the world, so you can use that in a poetic way. Remember that hobbies are opportunities for scenes, interactions, and plot point. What I mean is, you can basically add to the plot. Example, one of my characters, her hobbies is basically training because she's an assassin. I think we have heard this a lot in other books, but in mine is a little bit different. So basically her hobbies has to do a lot with the plot because she needs to kill a lot of people. So that's give us more scenes and more ways, and a little bit to know her and know her backstory. Example from, again, the baking character, we can see that she's anxious, and we can also see why she's anxious, because in the scene and in the plot we can intertwine those things and see her backstory and why she basically has this anxiety. So yeah, remember hobbies help us create believable characters, and also we feel more connected to characters that have hobbies, because this is another probability. Some of your readers can feel connected to your character. Maybe, example, one of my characters is a baker, and I'm also a baker, and I also use baking as an anxiety reliever for myself. So that's what I use that in my character. You can add those things into your characters. You can use even hobbies that you have in your own. Well, I'm gonna leave this video here. This is part 1 of things that will make your character more believable. I'll be coming next week with part 2.